So this article is about the rise of the amount of killings that have taken place against journalists within Mexico. So it's been an inveterate issue since the independence of Mexico, but within the last 10 years, it's really been a heightened issue that we as the SICE Observer wanted to look a little bit further into. Yeah, so as we've seen that there's been this rescission of democracy and human rights and labor across the world, and in the recent Summit for Democracy, President Biden said that he really wanted this freedom of expression and freedom of the press to be one of the pillars of his presidency. So we as SICErs who are in the DC area, I think it's something that we can really look at and say this is something that should change within Mexico and then also writ large for the rest of the world. So the thing that stood out when I was reading is that President Obrador, and he's known as AMLO within the country, he ran as an outsider and he said, I'm going to run under the slogan, hugs not bullets. But as soon as he became the president, he's actually done the opposite of this. He's continually attacked the journalists within the country. He even started his own segment where he would attack them weekly, say that they're lying. He's created this open area for everyone to just say, oh, well, the president's not going to respect them. We can act with impunity. So as I read through this was the most heart-wrenching part of it. So one of the things that people would respond against the president is that there's been these protests against him saying that he should actually go through with the rhetoric that he had during his campaign and not actually just say, oh, let's attack the journalists. But especially during COVID, where there's been a lot of false information, those who are still standing with the president say, well, actually these journalists have been lying about a lot of the issues that have been pertinent during COVID. And they also say, well, we have bigger fish to fry within the issues of Mexico. We shouldn't really be focusing on something that's this small or insignificant. However, based on the recommendations I give, I think it's something that the U.S. can support, and it does have a lot of importance in terms of the standing of democracy, human rights, and labor within the world.